show you what to do with money. I would give Finn a key, but she be moving funny.
Organic gave me a Mac. You show up with this OTC.
Well, toss this there. Y'all have money landing on heads. I call it in the air.
Got work asking for the run back. I'm talking clips, math, goods. I already done that. The only that kill Lux clearly. That's a fun fact.
And this bring you my item. But tonight, I'm something right.
I done up more names than drunk smack the gut.
This bad news written all over this hammer. That's the done title.
What's up, world? It's your boy Newz guy. Hip hop is real. You already know what it is, man. We got the Dawn in the building. We got the Pendemic happening next weekend.
Bullpen over bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? You full force this year, 2023.
Yeah.
John's been outside. He back on Twitter heavy.
I'm everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Get him to 10,000.
Yeah, get him.
You know what I'm saying?
I need the 10,000 on Twitter, man. If I don't get 10,000 by the end of the year, it's over for Twitter for me. It's over. It ain't meant to be.
You battling. You already got 2 battles out this year. Like you really active.
Yeah.
Bullpen'S about to be second event of the year.
Second event of the year.
You brought the legends the first time around.
We made a movie, Close Range 2. It's a movie, man. It's already. We got 3 battles out. OG Grizzly versus New Jersey Twerk. That done cracked 100,000 already. 1 round. Me versus Reggie P is out. Super Black versus Arsenal is out. We still got the Shotgun Shook versus Young Herb coming. The DNA versus Philly Hayes. Calico versus 7J. We got some shit on the way, man. We got some shit on the way. But yeah, it's real. I'm real active. Once I'm active, Bullpen is active. It's not one without the other.
You following up with this Pendemic.
Yes, sir.
One of the better cards of the year so far. You know what I'm saying? You always go for matchups, great matchups, putting the best combination of battlers together to get the best quality of battles. What was the mindset putting this card together? 10 battles on this card right here.
Again, it's matchups for one, and I wanted to bring out basically all the bulls, man. Like, you know what I mean? I wanted y'all to see everybody on the card together at the same time because, you know, within Bullpen, they all compete with each other. So if everybody is sharing the same stage, let's see who really stand out. You know what I mean? You got the newer bulls that's sharing the same stage with the top bulls, the Bad News, Low Soul, Cologne. You know what I'm saying? Like the bonus, and you still got the newer bulls, the Young Herbs, the 7J, Super Black, Reggie P, OG Grizzly. So it's like that's why it's the Pendemic, man. Everybody is outside, man. Everybody. So we gonna see this. So that's what it was. I wanted the first big event, just have everybody up there to see who really stand out, you know what I mean, and really put Bullpen to the forefront. Y'all can see what type of talent we working with here.
Like I told you off camera, I think Clone and Av is probably my favorite battle on that card. I just felt like this is gonna be like an OD bar fest.
Yeah, man. Like it's like I feel like Clone and Av, you can't lose with that battle. Like you can't. Like how could that be a bad battle? Like you can see a lot of battles happen in the culture where something could happen and it just I don't know. Like maybe the first round could be dope and then it could die down a little bit. Like Clone and Av, it's just gonna be so high powered back to back to back to back to back to back. I feel like it's my potential battle tonight. I got a couple of them, of course, Geechi and Bad News. But yeah, like Clone and Av, that's more like the insurance battle, man. Like worst case scenario, if every battle is bad on the card, I know I'm good with that one. Like,
Clone, I feel like he done faced a lot of tough competitors. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Av though, that's another different level of competition for Clone right here.
Yeah, this is the one. You know, Clone is actually looking to really make his statement with this battle. I feel like he hasn't had the right opponent on the right stage at the right time. You know what I mean? I feel like that's how he feels, you know? And I feel like he looking at Av like this is the right competition, the right stage, the right event, the right moment, the right time.
Everybody gonna see this.
Yeah,
shit.
He's gonna take full advantage of this, man. It's pay-per-view, man. And you know, we got Avo on it. Ruin your day, man. Everything is gonna be good, man. Everything is good, man.
We go home for a great stream. That's
man. But yeah. Clone definitely deserved it. He definitely deserved these type of fights. You know what I mean? So Yeah, he's here, man. Definitely a top bull. Definitely one of the most dangerous on bullpens. So at the end of the day, Av is coming in the Cologne house, man. So, you know, it's just gonna be a fight. You know, this is gonna be it's one of them, Av.
As a league owner, you know what I'm saying? I know you know, like usually if I'm doing, a breakdown, I'm gonna ask you for your winners and losers and shit like that.
Right.
Do you have your personal winners and losers, or you just kind of like, I'm being neutral and
It's not necessarily about being neutral. It's like when I do matchups, when I book matchups, I try to book the matchups to where I can't really call a winner.
Okay.
So it's like,
gotcha.
That's how I try to book the matchup. So it's hard for me. Like if it's any other sense, like I could say, if you make me pick a winner, it's like I would try to, I don't know. I'll pick it apart and try to. I don't care. Like I'm a battle rapper too at the end of the day. So it ain't like I'm reserving my opinion for any reason because I could predict somebody to win, and if they lose, I will say they lost.
Yeah,
like, you know
I
what I mean?
it.
So, but yeah, it's like how could you really pick a clear winner between Cologne and Av? How could you pick a clear winner between Geechi and Bad News? How could you do that?
That's right. That's right.
So that's how I.
You can have your biasness or your preference at that moment, or who you see, because Geechi. I can see a lot of people would lean towards a Geechi because of his name, stature, but the work Bad News been putting on, he can compete with anybody.
Anybody, bro. Anybody. Look at the energy. Like niggas thought Tay-Rock was gonna get Bad News the fuck out of here.
Is that the highest viewed
bullpen battle? Yes.
That's crazy.
That's like what's that, like it's probably like 2.5, 2.4 right now.
It's the most viewed one around there.
Yeah, that's one of them, man.
Yeah.
That's one of them. That energy, like when it's time to step up, Newz is gonna step up. That's what you could count on with Bad News. He gonna step up.
And he been in a lot of wars lately too. He been like really back to back, truthful,
He outside.
Like, non-stop, like everybody.
He don't run from no smoke, man. He don't run from no smoke. You know what I mean? Like Newz is just dead, man. Newz is dead.
How was you able to bring Geechi to the pen?
Geechi actually, he been letting it be known for years that he was willing to come fuck with the pen. Like, you know what I mean? He been letting it be known again. Everything is timing with me. You know what I mean? So I was just waiting for the right time to really put that call in. You know, and then it made even more sense now. We had King of Diamonds. You know what I'm saying? He was here. So yeah, it's time. Geechi Bad News is one of them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But yeah, salute to Geechi. You know, I reached out. It was easy doing business. Again, it's for the love, man.
Another one of the pen heavy dudes. He some people could even say he a legend in the game as well, just from his stature of writing, his elevation in writing. Xcel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I've been, since I came in, Xcel was one of the most deadliest pens in the game.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure over 10 years of him doing this shit. So, D Flames, I like D Flames. He's always been one of your killers. Yep. I got introduced to him coming down here covering. And I'm like, damn, this dude really is super nice. Like, he can compete.
Yeah. Xcel, every time I book Xcel on both, Xcel is really my nigga too. And on top of that, like, I'm a fan of his. I don't feel like he get enough credit, you know what I mean, for whatever reason. It could be politics, it could be whatever the fuck it is. It don't matter. But when I book Xcel to Bullpen, it's really to bring smoke to these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, Xcel was Loso's first big battle, you know what I mean? Which was crazy, you know what I mean? Xcel battles C Money, he done, you know what I mean? Like, every time he comes to the Bullpen, he's battling the top dogs every time. Like,
I seen him say he coming to make a statement too.
Yeah,
I seen him
he's
say
locked
that.
in. He's locked in. He's definitely locked in. And D Flames, I ain't gonna lie, D Flames is like one of Bullpen's best kept secrets, man. I ain't, you ask any top dog, top bull on Bullpen about D Flames, everybody's gonna tell you the same thing. Yeah, you come in there playing with D Flames, he's gonna get you up out of here. He's gonna be consistent every time, and the nigga don't lose. He don't lose. So that's gonna be a tough one, man. Like, that's gonna be a tough one. I'm definitely excited for that battle too. Sure.
We just recently seen this person put on, using the building, Shooney. She brought it back for the ladies at the Kings versus Queens, coming off a tough hustle battle, and then going. A lot of people feeling like she got Suge. You know what I'm saying? And the votes and everything too. So it's like Suge being on the 30 run.
Right.
That was OD. Like, I wanted to see her doing that and knowing she bringing that energy to Bullpen.
I mean, she told me ahead of time, man. Like, I had a conversation with Shooney. I'm like, yo, Shooney, I ain't gonna lie, you battling a lot, man. You just battle with hustle. You about to battle Suge,
Yeah.
you battling Rizzy, and then 2 weeks after that, you going to Battle Academy, you battling Young Cannon. I'm like, yo, how you feeling with all of this work? She was like, man, I'm locked in. I'm telling you, I'm about to get crazy on Suge. And then she told me her and Rizzy gonna have battle of the night. I said, you sure? He probably got a lot of shit on his card, you sure? But yeah, Shooney and Cashflow Reggie, that's the first lady of Bullpen, you know what I mean? You look at her work on Bullpen, she battled C3, she battled KCJ, she battled Beretta Blaze, now she about to get Shooney, you know what I mean?
She war tested.
She war tested, and it's the time to really show and prove. I think at the times when she battled C3, she may or may not have been ready for that. You know, she probably got thrown in the water. I'm just being honest, you know what I mean? Even with KCJ, she probably got thrown out there. But now, I've been seeing her battle in other leagues, getting her shit right and her confidence right. And now I feel like it's the time she really going to show people and make a name for herself against Shooney.
Let the people know these are all 3 rounds?
All 3 rounds, man.
You know, they gonna be like, John, you ain't tell us it was 1 round, my nigga.
Yeah, it's like, nah. Like, you know, we told y'all it was 1 round for close range too. You know what I mean? If we don't say it's a 1 round, it's a 3-rounder. We not no janky promoters out here. We not these other niggas, man. If we say it's a battle, it's a battle. If it's 1 round, it would say it on a flyer some way, somehow. But nah, it's all 3 rounds.
OG Grizzly versus OG Moon.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna find like this battle. I got introduced to OG Grizzly with the twerk. I thought he held his own, even though Twerk lost his mind and went ballistic.
Nuts.
Yeah, probably one of the illest, like, real raps we've gotten from Twerk. Him talking about his life. I think we got to know Twerk the most in that 1 round. Like, real talk, so.
It was dope, though, because, you know, Twerk be talking all this gang shit, so now he's battling somebody named OG Grizzly, so that whole approach was dope to me, like OG. Like, let me talk, like, it was OG, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, Grizzly, like, as far as human beings, like, he's one of, like my favorite people as far as how he takes, you know what I mean? He'll take direction, he take criticism well, you know what I mean? Like, he's real mature. Like, a lot of people in battle rap, they might be up there in age, but they still not mature. You know, Grizzly, he just worked, man. Ever since he came to Bullpen, he's worked. And I've known him for a long time, man. He's close friends. He's real tight with Sia's brother.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, you know, when we was in high school and shit, running around with Sia, they used to come out to Atlanta. So I spent a lot of, you know what I mean, time around Grizzly before all of this shit. You know what I mean? So now, once he came to Bullpen, he wasn't expecting no handouts or to cut no corners just because he got a relationship with me. And that's why I respect that so much. It's more so, you know what? I'm going to respect the business. However, I got to do what I got to do. And he's been holding it down ever since. So he's like, salute to OG Grizzly, man.
He about to battle one of my favorites, OG Moon.
OG Moon, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one of them, man.
Moon kind of like, you know, from the fans, he kind of been giving it up to the older, you know, every time him and Head Ice, him and Sway, he been really working.
He out there.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've been dying to get Moon back on Bullpen. I don't know if you remember, Moon was on Bullpen before. He battled Super Black.
I was there that day.
At the Super Bowl event that I did with Julio Jones.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. And it was crazy. So I've been dying to get him back, but again, waiting on the right matchup. I'm not just going to bring him in just cuz, but now we got OG Grizzly. And this is coming after the Twerk battle, which is 100,000 now. Moon last battle on Bullpen is 100,000 too.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, let's put them together. Let's make a movie, man. The OG talk, man. OG talk. It's about the matchups, man.
I like this matchup too. Reggie P, who you just battled, versus Super Black, who just battled Arsenal, out on YouTube right now.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? What made you say, all right, yeah, let me put these
two country ass niggas, man.
They about to lose their mind, right?
They about to, and not only that, like, they both tournament winners, next Top Bull tournament winners. We're going on tour again, I think. You know.
We'll talk about that. Yeah.
But they both won the tournaments in Atlanta too. You know what I mean? So I just like that matchup, like two country battle rappers. You know what I mean? And they are like pillars where they from. You know what I mean? Like Super Black is from Alabama, and you know where he from. You know, Montgomery, North Side, and all that. You know, they fuck with Super Black. They look up to Super Black. He's been putting in groundwork for a long time out there. Same thing with Reggie P. I knew Reggie P since 2006, 2007. You know what I'm saying? Running around here. So it's like, you know, it's just letting them talk, they talk. You know what I mean? I feel like that's they looking at each other eye to eye. They both putting the same kind of work. in Bullpen and outside of Bullpen. And yeah, they both got something to prove. I feel like they kind of in each other's way right now.
Fire.
You know what I mean? So.
Philly Hayes versus Alias.
Philly Hayes versus Alias.
I like Philly Hayes' confidence, man. I like, even with him, before he battled DNA, he was like, yo, make sure you watch this. I'm gonna do my thing. Like
his confidence is through the roof. Like I saw live the other day, he talked about he would 30 me. That's when I'm like, yeah, this man is just, he just. I get it. But that particular matchup, Alias feel disrespected too. People be kind of playing with Alias names. That's because he be putting himself out there in certain ways, talking crazy. But Alias has put in a lot of work on Bullpen. Like a lot of times when niggas pulled off no shows or last minute cancellations, Alias has stepped up last minute. So I kind of felt crazy to not have Alias on this particular card where it's like, this is the time for him to really make a name for himself. Now, what makes this matchup so crazy with Alias and Philly Hayes, they're both freestylers. And they do it great, though. It's not like just okay. Like, you got the AWARs, the Chef Treasures, DNAs, Charlie Clips, Hollows, Rebuttalers. I think with the right attention, they will put Philly Hayes and Alias up there with the rebuttals. Philly Hayes hit DNA with a mean rebuttal.
Yeah, off rip.
It was
Had
mean.
the whole crowd going crazy.
It was mean. Like, so I think with the right attention, and I think with them going 3 rounds, hopefully we get to see a rebuttal going back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, if not, I feel like it'll still be a dope battle, but that's what they do. I feel like those are strong points for them. So that's why that matchup makes so much sense to me. You know what I mean? We got 2 rebuttalers going at it with something to prove. You know what I mean? And they don't think each other is that nice. I love them type of matchups. Like, Alias think Philly Hayes is trash. Philly Hayes think Alias is trash. I like that type of shit. But I think it's going to be a fire battle.
Definitely, man. So this is going down next weekend.
Yes, sir. April 15th, Saturday. Doors open at 1 o'clock. We're going to get the battle started around 2. That's Eastern time. So everybody tuning in from wherever y'all at, just wherever y'all at, y'all look up the times. But Eastern time, yeah, that's when we're going to get it started.
Where can they go to get the pay-per-view for those who's just going to be out there, just want to sit in their crib, 10 battles, get their drinks, whatever they got to do to get right?
RapGrid. RapGrid.com/the Pendemic. It's $45 right now. It's going to be $55 the day of, so don't wait too late, you know what I mean? So, yeah, support it, man. Like, again, shout out to Ruin Your Day, Avocado, and his team. They're going to be on top of the stream. RapGrid got a good rapport as far as keeping the stream smooth and all, you know what I mean? Making sure everything is good. But yeah, it's a movie, man. Make sure y'all get that pay-per-view if y'all can't be in the building. For sure.